Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. It's also Super Tuesday. So, let's see what's up with the market. Look at a couple things. Alright, man, code right working. Have that. Right, so let's get into the markets. What did we get yesterday? Come on. So what did we get in the market yesterday? Oh, need to go to our 1 hour chart to see this. Right, we got a bounce yesterday. We tried a couple sells, tried to sell that 60. We got in, had wrong execution on the trade, got kicked out of the trade, sold 30 40s, got in, got our profits, closed up before London close, after London close, before London close. I posted the trade on YouTube video, top side YouTube video yesterday. Seem to be finding some support of yesterday's settlement. We have reasonable amount of volume in the market. Finally got my deviations on 3100 was inflated 400. Let's don't go quite there yet. Right. So we got a move last night. Need to expand this bit. Right. So last night move was close here. Right. Yeah. Let me just make sure I'm pull the right close. Pull up that. Have my deviation levels ready. Deviation level was 99.86. This is the needed close. We had 7.5 for stops now, so make sure you use your proper risk management. That's my part of my risk management strategy. 3063.5, I'll put that as lagging a bit this morning. Don't know what's up with my internet. Open. 3.5. There's the close. There's a small kick. Now we're 3 minutes away from open. Levels we want to look at today are as follows. That 3100 to the upside, 3118 to 20 to the upside. Also, we do have a node right there, that was reactive last night. Let's see how it does if we bring in buyers into the market this morning. So we just look for value volume. The 3020 trade was executed pretty well yesterday. I mean, it's easy to say you can execute a market very well. I mean, we executed 3040, got 38, 39, I got in at 37 and 36. So I executed only 36, they had a pretty good return, and then continuation push down, which I did not participate. I just wanted 20 points from the market. Closed off at 21 points, which was my 3-to-1 trade. After making the loss in the morning, ended up profitable overnight. Oil finally got the rip. We did not participate too much in it. We're looking at the running contract, looking for nodal values and where value and volume is as this push continues to the upside. We do have an option that is running a spread option, so that's why, and we didn't get locked in yesterday on our trade. was a big 5% move, made some profit on options, did get confirmation but got uh, bad price, well not a bad price but reasonably bad price at 7 680 or something like that. I wanted 675 on the buy. Market was moving pretty quickly on the Tesla, so um, it's running trouble, guys. So most of our anthem shorts from 300 are out. We still holding like about 25% of that holding. Um, Tesla is doing pretty well, good bounce back. Need to check what the overnight was. Market is now open, so let's see what the price action, what volume takes us to. Bam, bam, bam. We want to see a clip on the open with volume to the downside. Looking for a 10 o'clock execution. You can see where the 99 one deviation is. If we do find support, we may look at that 31.20. I do have a 2 contract set up there to go short to the long side. Looking for that retest of this 0.5 deviation, and if it does pass that, we'll be patient and look for the point of control value from yesterday. Value might provide some support, but as our idea is that 38.20 would be inflective. If you're popping at a single and see the opportunity at 3100, there may be volume there, so trade small, trade smart. Chat box is open, so if you have any questions. I might be on long this morning, need to do some stuff in the background. Didn't get any trade last night. Didn't need to get any trade last night. I always trade what I see trade. So this is the label value area. I only put in Monday's POC, didn't put in Friday's POC as yet. I need to update that data set. I do have it on my live, so yeah, we've been seeing this kind of odd move. This 8 p.m., 9 p.m. to early in the market move. I don't know if it's algos trying to get, somebody trying to shake out in the market, trying to lean out of some positions early or whatever. So our first line in the sun is 3045.5, 3046. We're using 7.5 stops. Let's make sure today of our settings. That's 29, 30. Yeah, at 7.5, so I'll stop based on our volatility calculation, which is 36. Let's see what overnight brings us. You can see we have the structure right there. 3100 may provide that. What we're looking for is possible entry right there. High volume node. This is value. If you're being aggressive, need to wait for the market to do that. So this is where the check comes in. We have 57 to 45. We know we are on wide stops. We know we have support at the 45 at the deviation level, and those are all calculations. There's a lot of stuff in the background there. You can see 7.5. We're using 36 on the stops. What our levels are. So Bam, bam, bam. You can see that 26 here ties in pretty nicely right around here. So this is skill zone far by. Now kill zone will be bigger. That's how you act in the market, what you have sitting out there. You know where our line in the sand there is. Looking to get out that titty. I mentioned that this morning. Don't want to be aggressive too much here yet. You can see double fill, double fill, double fill. Put board. Ooh, we at 900,000 contracts. You can see we have some trading across and 400,000 oil. Oil may probably give back some today. That's a big push from yesterday. That was news based, technical based, everything based. Didn't get into a futures contract. There's a reason why I asked the question also this morning about where are the large players in the market, what they do, why are they, what are they actually involved in, with the purpose. So you can see this right here, it looks like a new spike. This is the market open, having that high volume there is a bit weird. So be calm in the market, don't sweat it. We have the close and stuff right there. Need to go to 1 hour. Patience, patience, patience. Right. So what I do have here is this running from swing low to the actual swing, looking for where we could have that opportunity. There is at 46.70. You can see there's a big node right here at 47.02. Probably go back to 5 minutes to show it. Bam, bam, bam. So I do have a buy sitting right here at it's like a miracle. Get this as cleanly as possible. Right there. And there's a node right there at 47. So it may get the bounce here if it don't get it fall through. And looking for that 46.72 as particular top. Make sure it stops up behind this. So high volume node, low volume node right there. Follow profile shapes like that. First line in the sun. And just stripped off the close. See the close there. Looking at the delta. Much price action. We'll be trading outside in today, meaning that we're looking for points to execute away from VWAP. Back to VWAP. Sorry. You do have reasonable delta to the short side in the first 20 minutes, 10 minutes I traded. Only issue is you do have a lot of risk involved in joining that sell. Pretty sleepy this morning. I was up doing some work last night. Today is Super Tuesday. Politics wise, we have Buttigieg and Klobuchar dropping out. I think both of them support Biden, so whatever. In the environment like today, you want to see Delta crossing 1,000, wait to see through, follow through, trade. So far, we only have one the opening bar. So that signifies a little bit of a karma stuff. Just beware of news. Um, do we have on this way? Oh, ding ding ding. Could close out this. More than likely, take some load off by that. Open this. Minimize that. Wow, CPU is running hard. Probably close off the chat. Why is my CPU running that hard? Probably need to do a system clean on this. I'm taking up 70% only, so that means it's this. Probably don't need to have this open right now. I think that's saved. You can see the clip right off that close. Might not even get involved in the market today based on, let's get this in. Now the aggressive entry, table this out, down, overnight high. Expect the market to calm down quite a little bit, then make its mind up on where it wants to be. You have materials labeled out where might be executed. We'll make up our mind on this view up pretty soon. Just not seeing the follow through, that is all. Delta wise, too early in the game for me to get involved. Heading across, gonna get some coffee. Hold on. My people's bothering me about doing work around the house. I need to hedge all my shrubs and plants around the house and do some stuff on the construction side, some small issues. For that, let's pull this. Profile within the volume profile. I take a see this. What's up here? What's going on here? Want to see a clean breaker first. Yeah, I'm drinking, sorry. But it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna put some tape because I wanted to do some stuff on the construction side on that side. This. That volume just now indicates that we may be holding a settlement today. trying to do a quick calculation on my mind. I want to see that volume. The market reaction wasn't all that good. T 62. Don't be aggressive. You could punt a single there, right there. What is this slow node? I'll be watching this. Getting a 60.75. This is where the fight happens. Wanted to click. Ding, 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 ding. When it clicked right at 9:55, watching price action, looking at it, we'll pop a single off. Looking to get in at between 62, 65. Structure protection here is 56. Being patient, looking for 10 a.m. execution to the buy side, probably at 9:54, 55. Time in, waiting to see if the market holds. If it does not hold this level, I'm good sign over. Right, we got falling to the downside. Trying to make sure that we get some protection beyond here. At least if it does get fall through, remember it's a single. You have 1400 on the delta on this 5-minute candle at 2 positive delta. So you're buying against order flow here. So you have to be very careful if you execute in this buy. Looking for close to the low to hold here. Let the order flow run through. Patience. Trying to get the best price we could possibly get. Buying against the order flow. Knowing exactly where the protection is. Waiting for that, watching the market counter. Wait for it. Oh, that flow is too heavy. Executed. Signal.
Order filled.
Got in at 52. Looking for value low point of control. Executed about 30 seconds. Too early, but we take the level. You can see what we're looking at, where the stops are. Looking for the pointer control here. The active pointer control, that is 1 point ahead of that. If we do see the failure there, we know exactly where our stops are. The single wrist trade, looking against order flow, looking for the non-test. 30-50 is the level we are looking at hold it. You can see how close we got on the execution wise on our side. 51 would have been the best execution. Looking for the trade against the early order flow. Trading there, trying to lean on this market here. 10 a.m. execution. If we do get hunted, we get hunted down to that side. We could take that amount of risk. I'll show you partially why. Could always fall through on us. Wonder what. Bam, 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 bam. You can see where all that heaviness was from. You can see behind his stance out on the build there. Alright, 9, 20, 50. That is a single execution. Trying to make more than I want the one, definitely more so than you want the one. Making sure I'm leaning on the overnight low as you stop. Once it meets your risk parameter, best entry there was at 50. We got in at 52.75. I got in at 52s with missing 7 points. So my stops are located at 7. 52 minus 7 is, I forget, so I had to look at see where my stops are located on. 44.5. I'm looking at the active value here, low POC. Looking at the close, which is 62s. We'll take 61s off of that. Come on, move. Already set up my stop there. Right, here at value. Guys, at the stop. The close. .5 to 63. Minutes market data. Make sure I have the right figures. Run a partial position on on that. You could pull your 1-to-1 off.
Order filled.
So you just HTP there, there's the big kick. Uh, be very careful. Be very, very careful if you're selling this market. I wonder why that. That's news too. Bye bye, market. Bye bye. Bing. No, this could have gone anywhere. Alright, so I chose my TP. Control F U S 500. That you can see that 63.5. One tick front of that. Know what risk I was taking. That's a single bugger right there. Bye bye market if you had two and trading micros like me. Yes, buys it. See what's up with those. I don't have a data feed. Need to get a data feedback. G7 going on. Ugh. Let's check our deviations. We may actually push 2 deviation with that move to the upside. Bam bam bam. 5120. That's the 2 deviation move which may bring us. Oh come on, something is up with this system or the internet. I'm not getting a lag on my trading computer, so it might be the actual system or just because I'm streaming. It look like a news event or somebody, the big boys just now finger the market. That's 9,000 positive on the delta. Wow, wow, wow. Somebody triggered some algo, somebody did something very, very bad. No, this is trading high volatility environment. Go to here, make my adjustment, see what the price is at 2, because we've been running average that 36.41. I wonder what is the actual high here. Bingo. Somebody is playing the acting the fool. Somebody wanted to do that. Test. Don't want to sell about and train, please, people. Spivey. Relax. If you missed it, you missed it. I got like 10 points off it on a single contract, which is good. This. Because it could go the other way, so be very careful of what you see. This is the ES long that we got in the micros. From way back here. We're talking about the 50% retracement and the 15%. Found support. Hit and move, boom. Line in the sand right there is right there. 38 to 40s. I want to see what the price action is here right at 36. Back up to 55. Get back in full. We can see the anthem raising. Somebody doing something somewhere somehow. Having fun in the market. Let them do what they want. I'll be trading what, taking it to my small bites. Ooh, Bye. everything, buy everything and everywhere, wait for that pullback and just buy. Alright, this is what we were talking about institutional guys having fingers in the market. Little fingers in the market. With the fingers in the market. That's what you call a finger. Smack, 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 smack. Dum, 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 dum. Open, link in a new tab. Don't want to sell this market. Wait for our pullback to appropriate areas. Market might be moving. Where is it? Well, that sucks for anybody who short. Wait for the pullback. Jesus Christ. Wait for it. Target that return here to get into the long side. That is a 0.5 base point cut. That's a big cut. Want to be on the long side. It's just about where and when. Oh, come on. The where is at 3100. The when is at London close or before. Smack 2 contracts across the head. You can see why. Not gonna tell that, although we know that's a deviation level. We're looking at buying too. You could get some actual help on this market. Come to others. Come to us. Provide us. Please provide us with the opportunity. We don't care if we get stopped out. We care if we can get in. I set up my trade on my live already, so uh, 3100 is the buy. We know our stops are. We're going 7.5 points. Looking for that. Point of control hasn't raised as yet, so that's flash move. You're looking at that 3100 as the entry. That is a base entry you're looking at there. Want to make sure that your exit is below the structure. Kill zone, kill zone, kill zone. Push. Pull back. Go up. Where is it? Come here. Clip it out. Make sure it gets the right entry. I have our entry set in here 3100. Retracement that. We know that the 2 deviation move. Flip out this. doing this on two bars is difficult with a 5-minute chart. Alright. I'm looking for 38% retracement off of this high. My on the low exactly. So my entry looking like at 31.02. Making my adjustment on my live. Trying to work 2. Let's see how that looks on a 1-minute chart. Skunks, the skunks. We call them skunks. Somebody needed to get involved. That kind of beaten. The market up last week. Run hard, run wide. You know where we have a primary position, secondary position. I have one buy located at 4.2. That's a sort of a long-term stop. May get slipped today on my live account. Make the adjustment here. I'm using a pretty wide stop on that, so yeah. Just got filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
Using a little bit wider stops on it. Got in. Time to go clipping. I have my secondary running live on the outside. Be looking at only 2 contracts here. Got the live at 11. Our stops are at 90 on this trade. First exit always you want the one. Second exit is where you need to cover. If you get stop out on it, you can really 61%.
Stop filled.
How the hell I get? Oh, I didn't make the adjustment here. Ow!
Stop filled.
Alright, I got stopped out of my life. That is 2 contract, 4 contract back. So I mean back at -1 for the day. Was a bit aggressive. Pullback is heavy and deep. A bit too aggressive on it. This might be the point here. Don't catch it all a knife or jet. Wait for it unless somebody make a boo-boo in the market and say that was it here. 31. Market is moving fast. Fall to that center level we were looking at. Secondary buys is right here. 81.5. Come on. This freaking thing is hurting my head right now. Waiting for it. Give up. Running live execution. Waiting for it. May get the test of the POC. High volatility market. got screwed over. Watching, you can see less volume to the downside and the greater move. I want to see that volume flip before I execute on the live account also. Got punished on one. Monitoring this. Why did the market drop back so fast? Was it something fake outside here? What the hell was that? Crack point of control. Setting up the buy. What's the point of control? Now set up a buy at 70. Target and volume value high. It is so much easier to use my personal trading system. So much easier to use it. Guys, one ninja trader. Sorry. It was 10 points this morning, lost back 15. Back on. So we down 5 points for the day. Well, you might have taken a pop with that the working order we have with that 7T. 69.8 is the active pointer control, so that was the test of the pointer control and the bounce. If you get that quick flip, very good for you. We know where our stops are located, waiting for the test. But the speed of the market in this environment is either in or out, so that's what we have that for. We need to go down to our 1 minute chart to actually see this. Hopefully I did not get slipped just now. Did I just not get slipped? Bye bye bye. Right there. There's a signal to buy.
Order filled.
That's a buy signal right there. That hold, that push to the upside. There's the 82 pointer control. Once the pointer control reacts, odds are that you are on the high side, on the better side of the market there. Do still have the working order at 70 waiting. Probably missed the execution, got slipped, didn't get executed there. Now the 82 we're talking about is the best place to actually get into the trade, watch the market reaction. That is why I have a little more risk tolerance in the market at 81. Got in live at 85 on my live bound because the market is flipping this fast. Because if we had places that working order, we would have gotten ripped open already, which we may still do. So you're looking for this level to hold here. pop to the upside. Where am I have a single waiting at 70, which is here now. Volume here low. Trying to clip the market from that 82. The 82 level would have been your best entry to be in the market. It's all about absorbing risk at this point. It's not trading crazily. Already just got out of one. Well, yeah, I got 6 points to 7 points off of that single. And secondary is this one secondary. This not reacting quick enough. Don't know why it's not moving. Don't know why that's not moving. My live is acting pretty fine because I set up a trade and close that trade. Initial trade there. $82 is the line in the sand. If you want to be able, that was the line in the sand. Came down, hit the point of control, showed consolidation, came back down quickly. This is quickly moving in the market here. How to react? We took the first blind one right here at 3300. Set up the return. Watch the price action did not get filled. Make sure that we more or less have some support in the area. Looking for the support to come up, and we already closed off one on our 84 execution on the live execution, so we leaned out at one.
Order filled.
That one is now filled. We're looking at that 03 as the secondary. Close off that on the live, know exactly where stops are. Having your bracket order set up in a particular way is always good. So we lent on the 0.5 deviation, which is here in the hard way. So we did try to get that execution there on this is reversed. Didn't get that reverse in. Make sure volume value is equivalent to one another. Right, positive
Order
risk to
filled.
reward cause us to make a little bit of money. If you got in early enough and you got that particular trade on the execution wise. It's just how you execute the trade. Let's become that. So this is where we usually look at. You look at make a small of this down. Right. So this is one of the trading strategies we use here. Alright. We try to catch the falling trade. Made sure waited until we see the bounce of the POC retest. And then the continuation on the micros I got in at 81, so 82s got filled on the micros at 82s. It's a kind of algorithm stuff built for the micros with execution wise. Ninja does allow me some stuff playing that, doing it with that. So right, quick recap of what we did just now. Came out a little bit positive, a little more than a bit positive. So you're down 5 points, got back about 20 points on my life. Profitable now. You're up about $900 per day. Right. And I still have the micro running. And micro is an algorithm stuff that I actually built. So like in a move like this is built on that. So always have your risk analysis, have your bracket orders on the micros. My risk is 11 points on it, and it is a buy stop. So we were looking at that. So that was working on. Yeah, if you hear me being sleepy. I can't share that. That's still like a beta. Be exactly right. Some codes used to be an electrical and instrumentation engineer, so I have a little bit of computer science, but we have one of our guys, he is the algo guy. So what we look for is confluence. John and I were talking about what we think about the 50% retracement, and I referred to it as a fib level for a particular reason. Try to figure out if you actually call me on it. No, you want to be neutral in the trade right there. You don't want to be buying after the market kicks. Unless you do have the money to waste. Neighbor dogs. Right. So the algorithm built is once you have a move of more than six, it is two deviations, which is at the moment 72 points. You look for buying 318 retracement based on the calculation. So you see I was trying to get that, but that is on micros. Don't do that on minis. You will get shot. You will get shot. I don't know if it's my system this morning, it's lagging. So here's a for this is reverse. Use the important numbers only. So the algo is a buy stop algo. You probably hear me referring to that last week. So all the algos work is you look to buying of my left 22% there. Buy first buy, pushes down, if it comes up, touches it. This one did come up even in the 1 minute. Did come up and hit the level and then went back down. This one did the opposite. Bang bang. Okay, lean on that. Push to the upside. Grab what little bit you could. And run. Realize what we had was that hit of the POC triggered in the algo into the trade. Let it calm down. We made our little bit of profit back. We got run over at 3100. Like these skunks we are. Look for the point of control for a possible entry of the VWAP on point of control now. It's always measuring your risk and knowing exactly what you're trading. So you don't buy anything or sell anything without knowing exactly what it is you're doing in the open market and looking at the trade. If you pull back, you would see some stuff in the market here. Go back to 5-minute chart. When you see the market is speeding like that, you want to follow the trade. You want to be able to follow that trade. You don't want to be the one trading against that trade. Although if you did have a 2 deviation trade there as a lock nut, you're rich. You see where view up everything is balanced. You want to see secondary entry right there. If we do get it test at London close, you want to be bullish in this market. Hate this piece of technology. You need to clean up this computer. Probably end the stream right there because this system is giving trouble. If you're looking for buys, there's your buy point right there. Set up your chart, have your VWAP set up, look for it, just wait for it for London close, execute the trade, have your measured risk. You want to be bullish in this market. Once you see that announcement come there, that's a bullish move. And you can see that by 1 minute flip to the upside. That is like about 8,000 contracts or 9,000 contracts flipped. If you're patient and you see that doji there, that was your signal in. Make sure you stop there. Take your risk, measure your risk. Clock in, clock out. Right. So this is where it becomes very serious on this. You don't want to be here because that's a one deviation. It could be a kick point continuation. We don't see it as a kick point continuation. 3100 will provide a lot of infection, a lot of volume will kick off around this level here. Be patient, look for that 83 to 78 area. I do have an execution sitting there. Need to go and check and make sure that everything is alright on my side on the live because I need to monitor my account balance. So look for return to this level here. Just look for it. If you see the 82 and you see support of the 82, that is your long trade for the day. Oil may have reacted to it also. Yep, watch that whipsaw. Look like somebody got faked out. So trade small, trade smart, guys. I do have my buy located here on oil. Might not reach yesterday. Be positive in the market here. If you do see possibility of a trade, execute a trade. This is high volume. Make sure that you have your stops at appropriate places. I'm looking particularly at 80 flat. The reason I'm looking at 80 flat is to make sure that I'm beyond here at a stop. And look for the long side to be very low. Make sure you pull some sort of, and if you trade micros, do not trade minis in an environment like this. You will get run over many times trying to get into a trade. I was lucky at that point. So that is the trade setup I have right now. You can see why I have this stuff here. What I'm looking for, London close. Looking for that 80 to 82. Make sure if you have it, have a measured move. This market will be whipsaw. Stand aside if you don't have the bank for this. Stand aside. If you're trading, trade micros. Make a little bit of money, make some lunch money. That sort of stuff. Because the big boys in the play today, I bet you that just now punched that code board very high up. Bang. So trade small, trade smart, guys. I need to do some housekeeping. So I guess I see you guys this evening. And probably no. Until what time? It's 12 or 11. I think it's 12 on East Coast time. Or 12:30. need to go and take your mask off. Make sure and trade easily or like don't cry if you lose. Do not put money on the board that you cannot afford. I have a reasonable account, so that is why I trade my account as I see it. Trading high volatility is very dangerous because all you're looking for is clips and you would get clipped many times, so make sure you have enough bank to deal with it. Alright guys, that's it for me for today. I'll see you probably at the coaches corner or whatever they call it today. Alright, bye.